So not climbing from underwater.
It'd be like turning upside down and trying to swim really hard, but...
I mean, I would argue that using propel to go upwards would work, but a failed check would cause the bends.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
Coming from a diver, that would be my suggestion.
I'm guessing most people don't know about the bends.
The bends is when nitrogen enters your bloodstream and you start going real loopy.
It's another Tuesday for Corbat.
It gets really bad, seizures, you know,
Yeah.
bad OD trip.
Alright, but right now you're at the top anyway, so...
Yeah.
And I would constitute the bends as a
All of you
frenzy.
conjure a big
Okay.
metal ball with air and drop us down. How deep down was it?
Could we all work together and conjure something bigger?
Can they team conjure a big metal ball to encompass everyone and drop us to the bottom?
Okay, so I kind of missed a little bit, but like, okay, the cave is halfway there, but like the disturbance is from way down.
Go to the cave and work your way down. Gorbash can break through the rock. Let's do this.
They have asked
Really
to
crazy that I
team
like the
conjure
way
a
that
diving
sounds,
bell.
'cause I like
Oh,
air.
okay.
Okay, what are your thoughts on that?
I'm gonna
really
treat
good
that
at
as
air.
flavor. They're gonna descend
I
as
like
normal.
caves.
Actually, I'll take off the
Yeah.
Well,
That's a
I'm
big
not
thing.
getting any younger, so
They-
we need to
but
make
you can't
decisions.
speak. If something's underwater and you talk, and not, the sound waves don't travel down, so it doesn't do this. You would still be this.
Right.
As long as you don't need it, fine.
The water outside is still dark, so it would still be this.
Okay.
I would just say that the only thing that it does
No
is
flow.
is no fatigue, because they're inside the diving bell. But
Oh,
I would tell them
okay.
that they must link arms and move as a unit.
Okay, alright.
And
You guys have a diving bell?
you would like to.
We want to try to conjure it like a big...
So I would make them do a check. Make
Alright.
one person do it. Make it a medium difficulty because they're trying to pull their collective pulling of magic
Medium
together.
is half the numbers don't
Half
work?
the numbers don't work.
Okay.
Well, I kind of swam down and...
You're pitching on this.
Alright, so how many attempts on the dive bell conjuring?
That's
Five.
7.
7, okay.
Or is it? Are you conjuring?
No, sorry.
You are not. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I
Alright.
would say that it can hold 6 people
Okay, 6 people.
if they succeed.
Numbers?
I would just do one. One
Okay.
person does it.
Alright, who has conjure?
All six of them.
All 6 of
Okay.
them. So whichever one wants to give the
Right,
number.
who wants to call the number?
Go for it.
Okay. I mean, if I do, I get 5.
Is that a success?
It forms and immediately sinks down with no one inside of it.
Oh. Maybe you should have thought about that.
Maybe making the tip of a bell.
All right. Put Gorbash in it. It stunk. It's already gone. Make a new one. Do it again. I don't. I feel a little bit weak. I don't know. It's hard. But it works. But it worked once.
It formed and now it's down at the bottom.
Was that a failure?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, but it can only carry 6, right? Come on, everybody, get in. Huddle.
All right. Yeah.
I'm gonna get in the middle.
Everybody get.
Are we
Everybody
gonna get crushed under a
Well,
Everybody
6
in.
people. Everybody else that's not doing.
Who is
it.
the smartest amongst you?
Because doesn't have conjure.
I know this is a subjective question. Which of you is the wisest?
Okay. There's a difference in intelligence and wisdom.
Lady Lavender.
There is. Is Gorbash either?
Gorbash is wise.
Okay. Does Gorbash know how many people can fit into a confined space?
It depends on the amount of confined space, and the oxygen level needs to stay above 19.7% in order for it to be breathable.
Okay, because you repeated all that, the diving bell can hold 6 people.
Okay.
6 people conjured it, 6 people can be in it. If you try to squish more, I mean, you know what happens if you squish more people into a sinking object.
So I think everyone conjures, and the conjure just gets around to the
Everything gets real.
Yeah, I was gonna say the rest of us can grab onto the edge and we can bring it down.
So everyone but the conjurers?
Okay.
Are online.
All right.
But how deep is that cave? Sorry.
Are you on
You don't know. 'cause
Halfway
you didn't
down.
see it.
I'm just Can I look? I've got adapt dark.
That's good.
Is that darkness?
I have adapt dark.
Okay, so you're both using adapt darkness.
So I'm doing this.
All right.
Are you still phased as well?
My balls are really hot.
Yeah. He's also still phased.
Alright, so as you're peering down into the
I believe that if you use conjure a second time, your previously conjured item disappears. Keep that in mind. I believe that that is the narrative effect, correct, Brian?
That means
Thank
you
you.
can do that again right when we're at the cave level.
it's like
but that's true.
I don't feel like having captured under
So in this place, like the distance we had to fight through waves.
it's like
because I can't face yourself.
That's true. It's a lot of damage.
That could be problematic. I never really thought that I might get trapped and ultimately die because you just run.
You are asking for a diving bell, not like a something that has a door on the side of it.
No, we know.
Yesterday, when we saw those two bandits in the woods,
Yeah, I remember it was so much
we
easier.
thought that was
Danger.
It's all downhill from there, and it gets more fun the further down you go.
I mean, there's still an opening to
Gorbash
the
has died
bell.
before. It's not that bad.
Okay, so
Open to what?
There's still an opening to the bell.
Oh, see, I thought it was like, okay, so there's another bill?
They're just making a rudimentary diving bell. They
Okay.
can't conjure anything complex.
Oh, alright, so they're attempting a bill
We're
again.
supposed to be something.
They're going to attempt a bell again for
Okay.
all 6 that are not conjuring it. It is going to attempt to sink down, then they are going to conjure a second thing, which will disperse the previous one, creating another bell, I believe I'm
At the top.
heard at the top, and they will also sink down to the level of the cave. This
Okay.
is their plan.
Alright.
This is our
I'm so proud of you running your narrator's license right now.
Okay.
best laid plans of my
Alright.
will always be
How do you feel about repeating checks? Because, like,
They have to do it again. They have to try and conjure the bell again.
okay.
Yeah.
This is gonna be
Alright,
great.
so who's,
Nothing can go wrong.
who's conjuring the bell?
So who is it? You are attempting to conjure the bell around whom?
Everybody else. Anyone who doesn't have conjure.
So whoever is getting inside of the bell, please stand in a circle amongst the conjurers.
In a circle amongst
Right.
the conjurers.
There's physical space for 6.
Come on, come on.
You don't have to accept that.
Are you going down with them?
No, I'm the one
Okay. You're just like, no, this is a bad idea. Okay.
Fair enough.
So this is when you would announce this.
Alright, so, announcement for diving mechanics. This square you're in right now is the surface. The direction down there is down.
That white line is the cave, sir.
The enemy's gate is down.
Entering into the trench is the black line.
Yeah. Yeah. While in the water, players are subject to following conditions. You are always muted. You are always slowed, unless it's countered.
And cannot rest.
Cannot rest.
Immune mute.
Immune mute?
Immune mute.
Okay.
I hate it that technically as written it just says you're always muted and you are immune mute.
So yeah, you have
Huh?
lungs.
Flaws take precedent. Okay. No.
So we're okay in the bell, but once the bell goes, that's
Inside the bell you will still be muted because sound cannot travel into water from outside of water.
Sure, but we can cast a spell. on
You
the
can
bell.
cast spell and communicate amongst yourselves would be the rationale.
You're also always dazzled, except for those of you who used Adapt Darkness earlier. And you are always fatigued unless you have Adapt Climate or Immune Ice.
Adapt climate.
Okay.
Or inside of the bell.
Yeah, or inside the bell. Yeah.
But you guys are still
We're gonna
slowed,
have to look
dazzled,
into the thing.
and muted.
But I can count it.
Yeah.
You can counter it. Immune does not work, but you can counter it,
The goal is swim.
right? You can counter.
It's a field effect that's
No,
ongoing.
you can't. You can't counter. Okay.
Okay, yeah. You feel warm for
Can't
so
do any
long,
of
and
it.
the cold settles in.
Huh?
Always is always.
Always is always.
Always
Okay.
is always,
I'm used
okay.
to the field, which is start of battle.
like
Each time you rest, you take it. Yeah.
Alright,
Okay.
so,
Okay.
are all players going down at once, or is the bell going first?
It's
or?
just these 4.
Okay.
So then I would have them link arms, tell
Yeah.
the players to
And
begin
you think the informal links got to stay together.
all the way.
Yeah. Okay,
You're inside of a bell.
God.
Alright.
It's gonna be fantastic.
Please keep in mind that there is an opening to your bell here.
I can see.
Oh, they, okay.
Alright.
So I would call the monsters, inform the monsters that the diving bell is descending.
Okay, and they can't.
Gorbash is free to be hit because he is near the opening,
Oh, okay.
and then just have them, like they have to slowed move down to where they want to move.
The bell slowed?
Yeah, it's still descending as normal.
Okay,
Yeah,
got it.
why not?
Alright, cool.
I mean, if you would rather do something else, you can. But that is my suggestion. Yes, it is by far a weirdness. I'm sorry, monsters. I know you just went to the shade, but
Are you kind of a diving bell?
yeah, because this is. That's fair. This is the surface. Now, Evan, let me ask you a question. Can monsters descend into the trench and into the surface?
Yes, there's sea monsters.
Okay, you guys can go wherever you want. Yeah. So. But they're starting coming this way.
Yeah, you're kind of guardians of the trench, basically. So, yeah, that's our goal to get there. You're hungry and you don't like something.
Did you clarify about the bell?
Yeah. What?
Did you clarify about the bell?
It's all half of the bell.
Okay.
Diving bell is immune to you, so that the diving
Except for Gorbash, who is at the opening of the bell.
bell. Take that as you will. Yeah. Alright, so monsters.
Are you just hiding here? Or?
Reed, I'm gonna call it for combat.
Okay, yeah, you can go 1, 2, 3, Leon. I'll tell them that they have to walk
Alright.
towards the trench. When Leon is called, you must walk towards the trench.
Okay.
You are slowed.
What do we see?
You are at the surface.
Okay.
You are inside a metal bell. You see nothing currently.
3, 2, 1, lay on.
What is it? What am I saying?
Straight to hit.
Oh, God. 3 hits. Straight to hit.
What are they again, Evan?
Sea monsters.
Sea monsters have erupted from the trench to defend its home. So they were asking what was going on.
Straight to hit.
We only have one opening right
Hey, Goose, look around, look behind you. There's a dwarf that snuck past.
There. 2 hits.
I didn't even see that there, dwarf.
You gotta keep walking. Just to clarify, conjurers, your bell is about to reach the end there.
One of us conjures something, does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, conjure anchor.
You conjure an anchor. You are now holding an anchor phase.
Yes.
If you unphase, you're going down.
Okay, but I can sit
Yes.
here with
The bell dissipates. Yes, the bell has dissipated. Hmm?
What does that mean?
They know what it is. You guys can continue.
That's fun.
What were those things? Sea monsters. Okay. Now.
I'll tell you what I know about them, they fucking hurt.
First heal carry. Thank
Oh
you.
my god, thank you.
Brian, this is a bad idea. Swim.
That bell's a great distraction. I'll be over here.
Okay, that was cool. They're fighting.
Oh no, they're all going down.
What happens if the conjurers
I'm so glad you're made of.
They've already conjured something disrupting the conjuration. Yeah.
You want to come back in?
That is up to you. They're currently going down. I don't know if you want to just have them hang back.
The healer's still there, right? Because you're the fairy.
Oh, I can go back in. Yeah.
Help him out.
Oh goodness! You guys are in trouble! I came back! Oh god! Oh god! The wild's breath you with magic of power! Gaze 3 heal! Gaze 3 heal?
3 hits?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh god, the wild's breath you with power! Okay. Alright.
I just don't have arms.
Aerial support! The wild's breath you with magic of power! To heal 3!
Can I heal?
Let's see if I can hit it. The wild's breath you with magic of power! Gaze heal 3! Oh goodness. It's a good thing that I left something here.
I didn't hit her.
Yeah, I backed up and I was
I didn't hit her. No respawn. No, yeah, they're having a hard time.
I would respawn when they start descending again because they need to come out of the cave.
Oh, okay, good idea.
Yeah.
Alright. I sent them a memorial already.
Y'all okay?
What's going on down there?
I have no idea.
Can you seek anything for me?
Can I seek anything?
Seek for me?
My God.
I mean, what are you used for otherwise? Seek for me.
I mean, I did heal you.
Yeah. Fair. I got that though.
No, I can't. You know what? I don't want to. I don't like you.
If we have adapt darkness, can we see what happens?
If you have adapt darkness, yes, you can see down. You can see the bell went down. At some point, you conjured your anchor, which I'm assuming is just floating down to the bottom of the ocean. And when that happened, Ice Gear, who had snuck past all of you, healed them all and carried them into the cave.
Well, that's great.
Great. And I do have adapt darkness.
You do. So anybody with adapt darkness or light could have seen that.
Okay. All right.
They were asking if they saw what happened.
With what? The bell?
It was
That bell got booked.
Are there still, sea monsters?
Currently, there.
Fewer than before. You see a few are waiting outside something, if you can see into the dark, maybe not.
You can see them waiting outside the cave.
Right.
We're only dazzled underwater, right?
Right.
Underwater.
And muted. And slowed.
And fatigued.
Yeah.
It's fucking cold.
And you can't rest. And you can't rest underwater. I know. They were asking for all the effects.
We should head down to the other
Let's go.
So,
Okay.
I'm...
Yep, you go ahead.
Alright,
Do your
we all
thing.
make out.
I'll hang out here if they have any other narratives.
Alright, everybody turn off.
All right, everybody. Are we ready?
Same attempt.
Yeah,
Another bell.
Who wants to pick a number?
Are we, do we want to do the bell thing? Bell apparently got fucked.
Well,
You did see that because of the opening in the bottom of the bell, Gorbash was sending up multiple bubbles.
Maybe we just head down and hopefully defend ourselves.
Well, we could just make a sphere and then conjure something inside the sphere to dissipate it.
The trouble would be timing it to make sure we open it at the right spot.
I mean, we could just drop an anchor with a chain, and then as soon as the anchor hits the bottom, we'll let go.
Probably.
You are also allowed to swim.
Yeah, where's the fun in that?
Okay.
Where's the fun in that?
Oh, that's true. Can
We
you
don't get to
sink?
conjure an anchor when we swim.
no,
Oh, okay.
I float.
There's not actually a narrative book.
All the fat.
No.
Yeah, it's,
You are, yeah, it is whether or not your character thematically can swim or not.
Lantern?
Hmm?
Can I conjure an airtight lantern?
Wow.
Right here?
Like,
I'd like to have a light so we can see.
I can't see a dang thing.
You don't have a darkness or a light?
Negatory. We were on the surface for starters.
Easy 1 through 10.
Alright.
You are not able to reach in. When you pull, you accidentally pull from the plane of fire and just pull fire and drop it into the ocean.
Oh,
Hold up for a second.
light.
Alright,
Bigger
three.
thing.
okay, I vote we do anchor. Can anyone else do any magic underwater, or is it just me?
I have magic.
I got magic skill too.
I have a death plan.
Do you have carry?
Yes.
You have carry, but does he have carry?
I have.
I do not have.
You do not have carry.
I have-
Okay.
I have sign, but I also have haste,
If I.
and I have snare, and I can see, what, 3 of them?
There's currently 3, yeah.
If y'all can keep me alive, I might be able to combine them with the boss.
Yeah, because I can snare also.
I have a few heals on my items.
Okay, I can hide. Then they won't see me, right?
Alright.
Alright,
Hide, you cannot move.
we just want to try and swim
Well,
down?
I'm not moving. I'm just hanging onto a chain with an anchor.
Do you wanna, I think
Not
we're just
moving at
gonna-
all.
Technically speaking,
The
not wrong.
not wrong, but the anchor would not be hidden per se.
Yeah, I know, but
Are we taking an official water break?
I thought we were all gonna.
Are we taking an official break, or?
No, just water while you guys are
Hanging
talking.
around hot.
Oh yeah.
They're trying to decide on how to get down.
I vote we just swim down, and we just try and, those of us that have snares, try and snare them.
Be the one to take the last one. It's a public service.
You're the one who wasn't feeling too hot last night.
Yeah.
This is the bad thing, it's probably part of it, like, the real
I
break.
have
Okay,
nothing
so-
holding my ears on. I'm surprised you're still connected.
My only real confinement is done, so I'm going to be a little less useful, but I'm still stuck.
I have a pin.
Well, I'm gonna be unfazed when we get down there, no matter what I do, right?
We both have snares.
Not necessarily.
No.
No.
It doesn't say that you have to unfazed to go
I
down.
got 2 hits in a
You're
row.
just fatigued, slowed, dazzled, muted, cannot rest.
Let's see. I got one.
So if you phase and just go by, you're gonna go right past them,
5.
unless they had some way to unphase you.
Okay. In that case,
I vote we go.
Let's go. We go as well.
Be brave, be bold.
Conjuring people, dare to be stupid. The effects as you go in the water, muted, always slowed, and always dazzling.
Are they?
Yeah, so you see them, yeah? Ah!
No!
I think
You said that I was the only one in the building.
If you're at the entrance.
Yeah, see? Y'all didn't hear me. I also, I made it. I have no arms. Let's go back here. I have arms like.
Going back out. Wet dwarf.
Alright, we're gonna come back. There's another one. You know them? Good.
sorry, that hit you in the face. Oh, no.
Oh, I see there. Our friends are coming. I don't like
First push 40. What ate your arms, by the way? Careful with the frost. Yes, sir.
Monsters, when you die, go to that shaded area. Okay.
We gotta go back out there. I just called it weird.
Yes.
No, we're not there yet. We need to get into the trench. Which, fortunately, is right there, man.
Hours for time.
Hmm?
Is that yours?
No.
Oh.
Okay.
You have to end it by 1 at latest, right? Or what's your time limit?
We need to keep going, yeah.
Okay.
So,
Alright, so
you're good, just keep
the monsters nearby, they get bored of waiting, like, oh, they're never coming out. The monsters they go off somewhere else.
you guys can go sit under trees.
Yeah.
I'll come get
So
you.
the monsters,
30 or 40? 40.
You'll be stunned over there, Goose.
yeah. You're so stunned you sort of drift away, you know?
Yeah, how about we just push you like 60 that way?
Right. Also, because I look for user
He hit me
prey.
with a push 40, I took 1 step and hit the building.
Yeah, they would have pushed 40, I went all the way to the shade where
Brian's
everyone else was
mad.
hanging out.
Push 40.
So you are all currently in a cave.
This is good, I like it here.
Go hang out on the shade.
You know, the air eventually will run out.
The next card will,
You can still feel the vibrations of
it might be the epic, and we'll call for that. Yeah, but prepare for your exile. Your exile.
exile.
Yes. I believe that there is no.
Exploring. Okay. I
Um.
have 2 explorers.
Okay. There's no no ways of sea monsters with the epic, correct?
Yeah, I'm thinking that's
Okay.
yeah.
So they're not going to swallow us whole.
You didn't hear that.
Yeah. So you have to explore.
I
So
wouldn't know anything anyway until it's too late.
you would do your explore.
All right, so you said you had adopted darkness, right? Okay.
I don't know, I'm just stupid human.
Okay, so I'm gonna say easy, medium, cool. 7. 7. Okay, you succeed. 2. You also succeed. All right, so
Going down together.
so as you peer,
You wanna?
yeah, you're just going over this way. Seeing,
That way, if you
I'm
whisper.
just gonna read the
Yeah,
narrative.
go for it.
All right,
Do your thing. Hmm?
Going down a bit. The pressure is. You can feel how the water pressure is stronger.
Jamie,
You keep large piles of like
can you
a
ask
natural
Tina to
oxygen
print my
along
small
the water.
concept
Dark
for
surfaces
me?
really are.
What the?
Thank you.
Something around there.
Watching me?
In addition to that,
You watching me?
I'm trying to let him do as much as he can. So
something like
I know it's It's nerve wracking the first time though. So.
size of a ship. Long limbs, long neck.
We'll go the first time.
Yeah, you can't.
A good distraction is a good distraction.
Where are we going now?
This is the trench. Yeah, they went to go explore the trench. Yeah.
We're not close enough for me to infect nature, are we?
No, you gotta get closer to fish. You can see these vague shapes. You need to, their waves are coming out. We're trying to get you
Clever. Well, we need to do the 1990s.
violently
Water
struggling.
warriors, that's actually say, isn't it?
It is very hot.
It is very hot, yeah. I thought it was,
Yeah, no, we're good. Thankfully, we bored those mermen to death, and when we get down there,
Bottom, there's a massive creature.
it looks like some sort of dragon. There's objects down there.
I'm sorry, a massive creature.
Massive creature.
Oh, good.
Bottom.
The smaller creatures weren't bad enough.
There's a massive creature.
What's it look like?
Like a dragon, honestly. It's
Like
like some of the ship.
Wow.
Massive. It's
I said
breeding
probably
away.
Gorbash.
How?
Harassing about. So it's either snared and it's trying to get untangled.
Why are we
but it looks like
questioning
it
this
can
when
move
we should be
freely.
going?
We're about
So
to
that's
crazy.
To go.
I guess we could go and
You
shoot
can't
it.
prove that. If you can, I know. I'm just bait.
Well,
Where is it at? It's down that way. And there's a bunch of piles of
Pepper,
stuff, old stuff.
Did you describe it?
It's in the midst of all that.
I didn't. I tried it halfway. They'll stay closer and get closer.
Can I use my tread underwater to not be slowed down?
Thank you, get you in
I know,
trouble.
it's
Tread is
Come
for
on.
surfaces, not adapt water be for
It
underwater.
was really bad idea.
Yeah, because you're essentially swimming as opposed to
I was treading water.
yeah. You could tread water. Yeah, you're just not going to go anywhere.
There's nowhere to tread.
No, it's not. You can tread in place. Yeah.
What do you mean we gotta go?
Remember, when exiting the cave, you are affected by the following effects. Always muted underwater. Always slowed, cannot rest unless adapt water or at the surface or cave. Always dazzled unless you have adapt darkness or light. Always fatigued unless you have adapt climate or immune ice.
Remind me what Dazzle does?
Dazzle, you cannot throw packets, you cannot use seek.
Nothing important.
You rest in double the time that you normally rest.
Okay, that doesn't even affect me anyway because I can't rest.
You cannot rest.
Alright, so everyone's going down, looks like?
Yeah.
One down. Alright.
I'm adapting darkness and climate.
We got light.
I'm just adapting darkness. That's all that's working.
Here's good.
That's the homunculi.
He's off on his own adventure now.
Did you catch that?
What?
Oh, just okay. I can probably do that in with an earshot when you can see.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
You're okay. Do what you need to do.
All right.
I